I actually have a large aquasip. SIF is silver impregnated filter sip.
My organization.
Yes.
And it went a little way and then it stopped.
Exactly. Yes, that's right. Yes. No, that's all right. That's a start.
It's kind of a broad question, so we should start with something.
Over 250,000 organisms per 100 cc's, based on a water lab test in Varanasi. And there are places where the Ganges water has upwards of 1 million colonies per 100 cc's. That is, and this kills all of them. It kills them all. They put the Ganges water into the unit, and of course Chris had to take the water out of the aquasip unit and then drink it, and everyone had to wait for about a half an hour to make sure he could still blink and talk. And I think the water test lab,
I'm a true believer.
Story because we have the data and pictures to back it up. And we're part household. I'm sorry, yes, it's only so it does 90 liters a day for a family of 6 or 7, and we have about 11,000 of those in use now. It's a handful of sawdust and clay that's made into like a hamburger. It's fired in a kiln to make a porous disc. The disc is dipped in a dilute colloidal silver, and that's put into the cistern, and the silver deactivates the E. coli and actually some other microorganisms. And it deactivates them to the level, the WHO level of drinkable water, which is 99.99. It deactivates the bacteria. It actually suffocates the silver has a zeta potential, which suffocates the E. coli organism. So you have dead E. coli that comes through, but it doesn't do anything. It's surprising for us to see how a little bit of clay and a little bit of ionic silver can be so inexpensive and yet so powerful in removing these microorganisms. And we're just now, we've been 5 years doing development, so now we want to try and scale it. So we got these young interns and young executive directors to really lay the base for scalability and focus more on microeconomics and partnerships, so that the little research project that resulted in these 10 sites can be cut and pasted in many, many villages in India. And then from there, we learn more, and it should go on. But it's so cheap. It's about a $5 system. There's no system anywhere that can purify the water, remove it microorganisms for that price. And the best part is that local people do it themselves, solve their own problem, and the money stays in the community. So it's definition of micro business. So it has the only drawback of all this is that it takes time to meet the people, set up the infrastructure, build the kiln, fire the things. It takes a year or more just to get off the ground. And in developing countries, things go very slowly sometimes. In India, we've had a very hard time getting things to move, unless we're there every 3 months or so, which is what we did the first 5 years. And we're having a little bit of a hiatus from that now, both for funding reasons and restructuring and getting ready for the next phase. But we well received. Yes, we're just basically initiating micro businesses and working with local potters to make these water treatment systems. We teach them, and then they turn around and sell them. They use women's organizations to distribute. The way we do that is that each micro business manager, we ask him now, we took us a couple years to figure this out, we ask him to set up his own business under his name, his logo, in the country, in the city, the village, so that when he starts making our pots, he's not doing this under the aegis of a U.S. NGO and there's a tax and revenue and all that stuff. He's doing this as his own businessman, but he has a connection to us, which is a dotted line. We support, pardon me? We can't do this. We're too tiny to do this. We need the arms and legs of a larger organization on the ground. So that's what we hope in time with Amal's connections in India and other people, and in Asia. Those are the two places. India and Asia really are the places we've seen where people are of a mindset, the political environment is right, and I think the pieces are there for us to do it. So.